to me a little bit about in terms of the new media, in terms of how it's going to impact both, traditional online businesses as well as, we probably have a lot of people listening that are also traditional offline businesses,
right.
whether they're real estate agents to other financial service professionals or what have you.
So you find that, a lot of people that have offline businesses, they've used a lot of the old type media, which radio, advertising through magazines, the print, television. And I worked in radio for a long time, too, and I know how the advertising works. And I can tell you, radio, if you look at a lot of the radio stations, they're closing down a lot of them. So old media, and this is not just me saying this, Google and Microsoft has just said this recently, within 10 years, old media is dead. It's completely dead. That means that, if you don't change, you're just going to go away.
Let me ask you this. How do you define new media versus old media, just so no one's confused?
Okay, if you look at old media, it's like a normal offline business would go out and put an ad in the paper or, go to the radio station, do some ads on the radio station, put a commercial on TV, maybe, a few magazines or stuff. That's kind of like old media. So a lot of your print, the way print is going away. Now, new media is digital. It would be making your content where it's not only just for the TV or just for the radio. I can make a commercial, an infomercial, very inexpensively on HD camera, and I can make a high-quality video. I can syndicate that throughout the Internet and send it everywhere through all these video services. I can send it to people's cell phones. I can send it to their mobile devices. I can have it available in their car, which is available 24/7. And I can get more exposure and for a longer period of time than any other radio or TV. And so this is new media. Instead of, it's like you look at, people used to send like a lot of stuff through the mail and newsletters, even online newsletters. That type of thing is really fading away. We're using our blogs more as a newsletter. Why duplicate this content that you're making over and over? You have to make my newsletter, I have to make my website, I have to make my blog. So what we're doing is getting into where you create content one time, and then that is circulated. So you have a section for a newsletter on your blog that you would send out a link called a permalink through your email to your audience, and then they would receive your newsletter, a link to your newsletter. So they're going back to your blog. You're getting your content on a regular basis, specifically, which is newsletter content, but it's also feeding your blog at the same time. It's creating links throughout your blog, throughout the Internet, each time you add content. So you're doing multiple things at one time to help promote yourself. So new media is being able to get in front of your audience wherever they are, whenever they want.